that supercharger whine. The other thing that's insane,
Yes, I was able to find my way into a Dodge Ram TRX. So here it is, the Dodge Ram TRX, and you are actually going to have the ability to win this car. We'll get into that shortly. But yes, while GMC is putting step ladders on the back of their cars and Ford has gone all electric with their Lightning, Dodge has thrown the Hellcat motor into a Ram truck. They have Bilstein. I mean, this thing is absurd. And you guys who have been watching the channel for a while, you know I'm not really much of a truck guy. I appreciate them, I like the performance, but to drive this thing, oh my goodness, 700 horsepower, has 6 different drive modes, has a customizable mode. Look at these Bilstein shocks as well. Look at this. Where are they? There they are. These braided lines so the fluid can move in and out for active terrain dynamics, and there's apparently an algorithm. They have algorithms in this thing that which makes this thing constantly adapt to whatever terrain you're driving on. It's crazy. Has a 5'7" bed. Can lay people that are 5'7" or below down in your bed if that's what you fancy. The back seat in this thing, this is the stuff you want to hear about if you're getting a performance truck. You want to hear about the back seat. This is the large, and also I'm 6 feet tall. Here's where my kneecap is. Look at this. Look at that kneecap. That's right up to the bumper. To get in this thing, really this one should have running boards, but it doesn't. But to get in it, I just take a little running start. It's crazy. And then you sit back here and you have all the room in the world. I mean, it's amazing how much space is in this thing. It gets an astounding, some say this is similar to a hybrid. It gets 14 miles per gallon highway, and I don't know what speed it gets 14 miles per gallon highway at, because I was going, first of all, I was traveling at 85 miles per hour. I thought I was going 45. I looked down, I was like, oh my God. It's such a different thing for me to drive and to be able to review. And I partnered up with Charity Stars, which we will get into shortly, on how you can win this car. If you don't want to go that far, everything is down in the link in the description below, so you click there and you can do your entries. We'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. I gotta admit, I've never been in a car that I was worried I was gonna be scraping the roof in a parking garage. And I'm like, every pillar I go under, I'm like, is it gonna hit? It doesn't look like it's going to, but from in here, it is not a fun view. So what is this thing? Well, it's Ram's answer to Ford's Raptor. Now from the outside, you stand beside both of these things, they are very similar looking. They're very wide, they're loud. The TRX seems to be a little bit more. It has more power, it seems to have more drive options. I mean, anytime Dodge says, hey, we're putting our performance SRT or anything is involved in anything performance oriented, you can assume that they are going to go way over the top. And they did a great job of doing that with the TRX. Now, again, I apologize for my lack of knowledge with this type of a car, but the truth is, I like subcompact cars. Charity Stars reached out to me. They said, hey, we're giving one of these away. Would you mind doing a little promotion for us? I said, yeah, I'd be happy to do that because they do fundraisers for a lot of great causes, and this one is no different. This Charity Stars promotion benefits global giving, which connects nonprofits, donors, and companies in nearly every country in the world to accelerate community-led change by giving them access to funding, tools, training, and support they need to serve their communities. Since 2002, Global Giving Community has raised more than $500 million from 1 million donors for 27,000 projects in 170-plus countries. Here's some stats for you. Each of the nonprofits on globalgiving.org has been rigorously vetted and has committed to providing donors regular updates on how the donations are put to work. So all you have to do is go to the link in the description below, or just go to charitystars.com/Jeebs and you will be able to win. I think $10 gives you 100 entries, and then it ramps up from there. I think the $35 entry is the one that gives you the best bang for your buck. But anyways, the winner will not only win the TRX, you will also get the TRX Level 1 equipment group, which includes things like 4-way front headrests, bucket seats, 4-way power lumbar adjustable passenger seat, front door accent lighting. There's like 30 different options. I'm not going to read them all. But you're not just getting the base truck. Additionally, you're going to get an extra $10,000 to cover any taxes or registration that comes along with owning a car like this. There's also a cash out price, but most likely if you win this truck, you're going to keep it for a while. But I think it's an awesome giveaway. It supports a great cause, and I'm happy to partner up with them again. Again, global giving is who this benefits, and I wish you guys the best of luck. Now back to the video.
So the driving dynamics of the TRX, right now I'm just in auto mode, so it's gonna let the car figure out how I'm driving and be as comfortable as possible. For me, coming into this large of a truck, it's kind of hard to keep it in the lanes. You are the boss of the road. You're the boss. When you buy this car, everyone else on the street, you become their father. So that's what happens when you buy the TRX. Just, you know, if you're not a father yet, just please understand that you will, there's a lot of responsibility that comes with this car. You're everyone's father on the street. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of child support, etc. So when you're on the road, you got to be paying attention because, you know, this is a big car and it's fast as hell. And the other, listen to that supercharger whine. The other thing that's insane, I'm above 60 right now, is the way this thing carries speed. And you don't realize that you're going well over the speed limit. Like I said earlier, I was going 85 today and I thought I was going under the speed limit. It carries speed because of how huge the 35-inch Goodyear tires are and then this cushy suspension. I've never been Baja racing. I'm sure this thing is highly, highly capable, but that's what they set it up for. There's a mode on here that says Baja. Shifts are 68% quicker when you're in that mode. There's snow mode, tow mode, sport mode, custom, mud, sand, rock, and Baja. So this thing is totally insane. As far as enthusiast oriented, it's got everything you want. It's got this performance tab here. So we're loading up the performance page right now, but it also has this little console right here, which has launch controlled and lets you modulate through your modes. Now when you modulate through your modes, if you go ahead and press the sideways button, it then brings up a little display here that shows you exactly what you're going to, and you can just kind of scroll through whatever mode you decide that you need to be in. I'll go into sport mode right now because for the street, I feel like that or Baja are the two that you're going to want to be in. Baja mode seems to be the most aggressive mode as far as shifts go and suspension setup and everything. So here's my main problem with this car is it's constantly prodding me. You hear that? You hear that little supercharger whine? It says, floor me, floor me, floor me. See, that's what it says. The microphone is probably not picking that up, but that's what it's saying. And I can't help myself. So realistically, MPG on this thing, and I know you guys are here for the MPG stats. That's what you're here for. You're probably gonna get 4. It's nuts. Trucks aren't supposed to do this. This thing is, I mean, I don't have much else to say. It's an amazing engineering feat, this thing. So, how do you like your new truck?
I don't know. How do you get in?
I know, that's what, I couldn't get in it either. It's ridiculous. So yeah, this is my new truck. You like it? Everyone loves the TRX. How you doing? What's that?
I want to hear it.
Oh, okay, I'll light it up coming up here. Open her up! I need an American flag hanging off the back of this that makes the one at the White House look small. I'm rolling around, there's a guy behind me right now going nuts because I'm in a TRX. And I get it. I get it now. I get the truck thing. You want the biggest truck because when you see another truck, you're bigger than that truck. You say, hey, truck, you could run it over. I'm bigger than every truck ever. I see why they lift them. Look at that guy. Look at him. I'm bigger. That's all it's about. It's not about off-roading. It's not about anything but having the biggest truck. Do you get it? It's just about having the biggest truck. It's not about off-road. Look at this guy. He's in a Tundra. It looks like a freaking S10. The guy wants me to rev it.
The guy in the blue still?
Yeah.
Yep, this thing would not fit in the garage. So that's the giveaway. Again, partnered up with Charity Stars. They were great in the last giveaway. They gave away a Model Y Performance. This is a Model Y Long Range. So yeah, they're doing some pretty awesome giveaways. They benefit great organizations, and for a fairly cheap price, you have a shot at winning a car that otherwise you may not be able to afford. And I always enter these kinds of giveaways because, hey, why not? It's a small amount of money you can donate to a good charity, and then having a shot at winning a car like this, you can either keep it or get the car and then just sell it and keep the cash. So either way, I think it's pretty sweet, and the cars that they pick are very tasteful. 6.2 liters of Pepsi in there. Here's a closer look at the interior shots of the car. This isn't carbon fiber, it's some sort of, it almost looks like a diamond plate print, plastic or something like that. And they have this suede look here, which is nice. I always like the suede that the SRTs had. And they put a little leather wrap here so you can probably grab onto this to actually get up in the car. Yeah, TRX embroidered into the back of the seats. Nice bolstering, not overly done on the bolstering. They did a nice job with this. The seats are very comfortable. And then just the height of the car is hilarious. You can see the flake in the paint here. So as I stated before, the winner gets a 2021 Ram 1500 TRX Crew Cab. You also get the TRX Level 1 Equipment Package, which is a $3,400 value, so you're not just getting the base truck, getting one of the packages, and then you get $10,000 cash to cover the taxes and insurance. So giveaway is legit, and this truck is crazy. I think we can all agree that a Toyota Tundra is a big truck, except when you're sitting in this thing. Like Tundras, you're looking down on Tundras. Truck game is wild, folks, but I do get it now. That's why I encourage everyone to drive as many cars as possible before making a judgment. For example, I hated Tesla, then I drove one. I had no appreciation for old cars, then I drove a Ferrari 308 GTSI. And you see, oh, this is why people like these things. This is why people have these as hobbies. So that's why I encourage you, drive as many cars as you can before you're like, oh, I hate them. Now, would I own a truck? No, I have no use for it. I like cars that are low to the ground and small and compact and lightweight. And you have a Tesla. it's the opposite of all of that. This thing is a very cool and unique car or truck, as you can imagine, and it's legitimately fast. You just can't tell that you're going that fast because the suspension has so much travel in it. But they did an awesome job building it. I don't know how Ram and SRT and Dodge are able to make the cars that they're making, just with all the regulations. I don't know if Fiat Chrysler counts in their range of vehicles that they produce, because you have to have an average mile per gallon rating across your vehicle lineup right now. I don't remember what the average MPG is, but you would think like companies like Ferrari, they have to eliminate and change their engines to be able to meet these standards, the efficiency standards. I don't know how Dodge is doing it, but they're making incredible cars right now. Power is insane. I wish I could take this off road and rip it. Here's a look at the Tesla with the white roof. Unique look. So I'm cruising along here at 75 miles per hour, and we're going slightly downhill, and I was getting 13 miles per gallon. So it's just under their rated 14 miles per gallon. That might be at 60 or 65 miles per hour on the highway. But the final question is, the 0 to 60 time on this thing is rated at 4.5 seconds. The 0 to 60 time on the Model Y is 4.8 seconds. Can the TRX actually take down the Model Y in a drag race? We will see as soon as we enter Mexico. Oh! Oh! It did it, folks! Wow! That's impressive. Jamie is not thrilled. That is a hell of a pull to, now, is that a Tesla Model Y Performance? No. Doesn't matter though. This thing is a rocket. I mean, the Tesla didn't even get the jump. Oh my goodness. That was impressive. The Tesla's been taken down. The 0 to 60 time on this thing is probably under 4.5 seconds because it marched all over the Model Y. That's a big win for the ICE world. It's always nice. It's always nice seeing ICE cars take down Teslas and electric cars because they are so fast off the line. What a vehicle. What a vehicle. smug. She's getting smug, folks. TRX, it's time to do it again. 1, go. Guess she forgot how to use the gas pedal. Yeah, this thing is insanely fast. Like, hard to describe, honestly. That is my time with the TRX. Had a blast driving it. Thank you to Charity Stars for partnering up again, doing these awesome giveaways for amazing prizes, but also going to a good cause. Excited for the next one. Excited to see which one of you guys ends up winning this absolutely insane Tesla killing vehicle. But that is all for this video. Sorry if it wasn't the most informative on the TRX. Again, this isn't my wheelhouse very much, but it gives me a perspective on a high performance truck and why people love trucks, and it is a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the content as much as you could. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, please like the video. That helps me out, and we will see you next time.